Look at me wearing clothes and on my pajamas, and it's not even time for bed yet, and I'm making the video. I'm so proud of myself. So, we're almost done with Me, Myself, and I, even though some of my videos were uploaded late, sometimes due to power blackouts and one that I forgot, and I did two in one day. I'm really proud that I did, like, if I do one tomorrow, I will have completed the challenge. My challenge for myself was not to make an amazing video every day or make something super original every day, but just make something. Because consistency is my worst enemy. Like, I'm very bad at it. So, I'm really proud that I've made it this far. And the word for today is apologies. And I feel like I've learned so much about apologies in the past few years because I used to think that apologies had to be like something big and something like when you did something terribly wrong. So you would apologize about it. And I realized that I can apologize for a lot of things, like small things like, hey, I think I didn't reply to you the best way. I was stressed about something, and I realized I was not the nicest when I replied this. I hope you didn't take it too bad. I didn't mean it. And sometimes, when I go back and say those things to people, sometimes they're like, oh yeah, whatever. I didn't even think about it. And some people go like, oh yeah, I thought it was kind of weird. Thanks for telling me. And I found that when I do that, and when people do it to me, I find it so nice, and it makes my connections and my relationships be so much stronger. I work in a job that's sometimes is very stressful, and you are dealing with so many things at once, and sometimes you just snap at people without it being about them. It's not about what they said, it's just about the timing. You are dealing with five things at once. There's a kid who just peed on the floor, and someone comes and asks you something, and you're like, I'm sorry, I cannot answer right now. And you're kind of rude without meaning to, but because you're stressed. So I found that going to someone and saying, hey, I'm sorry about how I said this, just makes everything so much better, even if it's later. And when I've had it said to me, like, hey, I'm sorry if I replied to you in a not very good way, then it makes you feel like, they noticed, and it's nice that they didn't mean it, and that it was not about me. So I feel like we should apologize more when we think we did something wrong. I don't say like apologize for everything. There's so many people who will apologize for even existing. Like, oh, I'm sorry, and it's like, wait, that's. I feel like that cannot be. That's not that good because it comes from a place of insecurity sometimes. And I know I've apologized for things that I didn't need to apologize before, and I've worked on that. But what I mean is, when you really think you did something wrong, you really think you did something, maybe not even wrong, but not in the way you want it, just going and saying a quick word actually makes a hell of a difference. So, yeah, doing that is great. I may have to apologize for some things that I don't realize were not perfect, but I know that I make it a conscious effort to do that. So, yeah, that's my video for today.